Obviously, it was a road rage incident that took place up on Route 93 northbound. The vehicles exited onto the Daskin Road exit at the bottom of the ramp. The alleged suspect in the situation that was operating the dark-colored Honda pulled up next to the Acura, the victim's car. He had a passenger in the car. There was some words exchanged. It's obvious that the suspect was able to identify there was two people in the car to him, one person being in the car. Well, he continued when they pulled away. He started getting out of his car there, and he continued when they pulled away to a traffic light where he pulled up next to him, got out of his car, and actually physically walked up and approached the Acura that housed the victim in this situation, plus a passenger in the vehicle. So he was by himself, and and he went up to a car with two individuals in it. So that's scary. That would lead me to believe that there was a lot of anger associated with this. Maybe the fact that he knew he had a weapon on him, and he had an intent to do some harm to somebody relative to the road rage incident.
Are you seeing more of that on the road? Are your guys seeing more anger, do you think?
Not necessarily. I would say that it's just something that you deal with. That the state police and the municipal police of the state of Massachusetts deal with road rage on a pretty regular basis. I think it's associated with the anger of traffic and driving and tight schedules and the economy being in the situation that it is. But I don't see any more than what we've seen regularly over the past 5 years or so at this particular time.
And I guess it's a lesson to all of us to think before you get involved, because it could have been a gun, it was a knife, and it could have been a lot worse.
I would have been very concerned if I was the two individuals that were in the victim vehicle, just based on the fact that one individual that wasn't large in stature, or that wasn't a WWF wrestler or anything like that, get out of the car and approach their vehicle. And in a situation like that, there has to be enough anger associated, or it has to be something that the suspect in the vehicle believes that he would have that would overcome the strength of two individuals, or two individuals being there that wouldn't be happy with the fact that he was in a altercation.
Got to chill out.
I would think that in these times and at times like this, it's important for us as police officers to urge the public to take their time, to leave enough time in their schedules to make sure that they're prepared to deal with traffic and to try to keep a level head while they're operating, because it can impact the safety of everybody operating on the roads.
Thank you very much. This kid was perfectly bad when we look at his wounds.
Yes, there was quite a few wounds as well. I think there's been some interviews done with him, and I think there's been some pictures available relative to to his condition. He had got some staples in the back of his head, and he had some stitches, and there was a lot of wounds. And when he thought he was being struck by the individual, he was being stabbed at the same time as the parent. So
he was almost proud of the fact that the other guy stopped fighting and went away. I mean, this is not the kind of attitude that you want to approach a road rage incident.
No. And I think it was evident that, and of course, anything that we presented to him is that, we are the police. We are here to protect the people. And if there's a situation like that occurs, the first call that you should make is to the police, and then we'll intervene. We'll decide who's right and wrong, and if there's criminal charges that need to be processed or pressed, then we'll take care of that here. And we never encourage anybody to take the law into their own hands or to get themselves involved in any type of physical altercation.
Chief, sorry if you went over this already. I heard that the suspect threw a cell phone off of the other vehicle, and you were looking to recover that?
And it's actually alleged. It's statements that were made by the victim and the passenger in the victim's car, but we weren't able to locate. And we had police canine, state police, Andover police, and our police officers canvass the area where allegedly the phone was tossed. And they said it was the victim's statement and the statement of the passenger car was something that they appeared to them to be a cell phone that was that was tossed off the window of the victim's vehicle, and that broke apart as a result of that. But we weren't able to locate anything at the scene, and they weren't able to confirm whether or not the suspect bent over and picked anything up after the incident. They were just concerned about getting out of there at that point, because he had approached them, left his car, and had approached their vehicle at a red light.
So the guy's still at large, right?
The guy is still at large, and we're looking for the public's help and any help of any individuals that were witness to the incident that could identify the car by the distinctive markings, the gold undercarriage package on the axle, the dents in the rear, quarter panel, the blacked out windows, the operator, the description that was given out of the operator with a flat brim Yankees baseball cap, and the physical description. Anything that we could get, any assistance that the public or anybody that witnessed anything or anybody that thinks that they know somebody that owns a car like that or a vehicle that appears to be in the same, fits the same physical description would be great. Any help that we could get would be outstanding.
You know, Chief, though, the progress you've made so far and the description you have, I'd say you guys are pretty confident that eventually you'll catch the guy.
Oh, we'd like to believe. We're going to work very diligently to apprehend the suspect involved in this, and that we're using every resource that we have available to us, and we're getting a lot of assistance from the state and local police that surround us. So, I hate to use the word confident, but we're going to put a tremendous amount of effort into uncovering who's involved in this and follow it out with a criminal prosecution.
Thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.